My songs are about healing. I heal myself. I heal when I express my pain. I feel as human beings, no matter what country you're in, expression is very healing. So again, the title "Hope On" is all about healing. That's what I want to take my songs to people to help them heal. I want to gather other people's songs about me and play them to help other people heal, whether it could be over in Iraq, maybe, or over in Vietnam, or down in New Orleans, or in a hospital. I'm currently a volunteer at a hospital in Minneapolis, and I play in the waiting room, and I play to people who are going in to see somebody who's in the intensive care. So I'm playing soothing, mellow songs to try to ease the pain of having a loved one in pain. I would like to move towards playing directly towards people who are healing. In 1999, when my mother was dying of cancer in Iowa, I was up here working. I live by myself. I support myself. I couldn't be down there all the time with her, so I wanted to be with my mother while she was, in such a situation, and I couldn't be there except for the weekends. So at that time, I was playing on oncology floors, cancer wards in the hospital. Patients there were going into operations or just suffering from different effects of cancer. And so I had a very moving experience of a woman who was prepped for surgery, listening to my songs, ending up in a 5-hour surgery, coming back out the next day and telling the director of the program I was in that she was so glad she was listening to my songs before she went into this 5-hour operation. Her cancer had been in remission. She was supposed to be up in the Boundary Waters with her friends that week, and she ended up in a hospital. And to me, to have that one person tell me that was more meaningful than having a packed concert hall, because I felt like my songs really connected with her, lifted her spirits, and did something tangible in her life, enabled her to go into a surgery in a more positive, stronger state. That's what I believe the power of music is and the power of art is. So I just would put that into any governmental setting. In my earlier years, I studied religion quite extensively, to tell you the truth. And I also have some political interest. I have a pretty dear acquaintance, I'd like to call her my friend, who's a senator in the state of Minnesota. And I feel she's doing really important work. But to tell you the truth, any of those fields like religion or politics takes a lot of study, and it takes a lot of reading, and it takes a lot of exposure to all the different sides, in my opinion, to come up with a strong opinion to talk about. I'm kind of hesitant to have strong opinions about things I haven't had time to really research, because I believe there's a lot of different sides to it, and I believe in listening to all those sides. But if I had to take the time to listen to all the sides, I wouldn't have as much time to write my own music and to play my own music, to heal myself, to help others to heal. And that's what I'm most passionate about in this lifetime. I don't know if there's another lifetime. I don't. There may be. I have dear friends who think there is. And I don't know if there's a heaven or a hell. But what I do know is until I'm stopped breathing, I can sing. And I can listen to music. And I can look at art. And that's the highest use of my time, in my opinion. And so that's what I focus on, rather than being more realistic and trying to come up with a solution to all these big things. I just would like to put music in there as part of the solution, and I'll do my small part in that, which I think is big. It's big for me in my life, and I feel that I've affected others with my music.